Hello again, Red Dead freaks. Here we go with a new entry in the detail series for Red Dead Redemption 2. This video is going to show some of the newest and best details that players, along with myself, have been able to discover for this month. Gotta remember to give myself credit. I'm just kidding, I'm full of shit. But if you want to see the clips on some of the original channels, you can find links to them in the description. First thing I'd like to share is kind of a sad detail. I'd like to mention this, and basically the rest of the video will contain massive ass spoilers. Although I'm still not sure why exactly I'm having to say that for a game that's nearly 7 years old. I mean, I hadn't even gotten a sniff of a woman when this game came out, and now I have children. But yes, I do get comments of people complaining about spoilers. So just know you have been warned. We all know scattered around Arthur's tent are a few of his prized possessions and personal mementos. One of Arthur's seemingly more precious items is the last existing photo of his mother. We don't know much about her except for the info on the back of the frame and the few occasions where Arthur has mentioned her.
My mama died when I was a kid.
So I've been meaning to ask, what's that flower you keep by your bed?
Oh, it's something my ma always liked. Kind of a good luck charm, I suppose. They only grow out west, in parts of California and Oregon. I always try to grab one when I'm out that way.
That's nice.
I don't remember too much from back then. I was so young when she passed, but I remember that for some reason.
I'm sure for anyone that spends enough time at camp, maybe a little too much time.
What's wrong with you, Mr. Morgan?
How'd you mean?
You're stuck in camp all the time. You used to be such a man of action.
Well, I'm sorry.
We'll notice that after the gang makes its worst mistake to date, a lot of things will be missing from everyone at the camp. One of those things, lost forever, was the only photo Arthur had of his mammy, never to be seen again after Chapter 4. I don't have to tell anyone how realistic this game is. It speaks for itself, from animal behaviors to even the galaxy and beyond. We all know on a clear moonlit night that the Milky Way can be observed far off into the distance. But what's really interesting about this is that the Milky Way changes positions each night to account for the Earth's rotation. Are they injecting these devs with something, or what the hell's going on with these dudes? The old factory grounds now lay abandoned. They should be considered hallowed ground. This is like basically where the second battle of the Little Bighorn happened. So you already know I gotta come around looking for ghosts. While snooping around, I managed to find no ghosts, but what I did manage to find was a cool little detail in the tar pits, or oil pools, or whatever in the hell these things are called. You can see them gas bubbles popping.
In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever, no matter.
You remember that mission where you have to follow rain's fall high up into the mountains? It's there where Arthur reveals for the very first time in the story his family that was killed many years ago.
I had a son once. His mother, Eliza, the waitress I met. Every few months I'd stop by there for a few days. He was such a good kid. She was too, I guess. Just a kid, 19. I got there one day and saw 2 crosses outside. I knew right away. It hardened me, feeling that kind of pain.
This location that Rainsfall has chosen to bring Arthur to is mentioned to be a place of reflection and healing. Just around the other side of the face of the mountain here is where our boy Arthur laid to rest. I assume this sacred location was also revealed to Charles for all of his efforts with the tribe in the later chapters of Red Dead Redemption 2. So maybe that's also why he chose to bury Arthur in this spot. Or maybe that was just coincidental. Just like it could also be coincidental that this was the same area where Arthur both remembered the happiest and saddest times in his life. I don't know, what do you think? Was this the game foreshadowing where Arthur would be later buried? Or is this all just some whack job yapping? Under the old bridge Arthur and John destroyed is a small little rock cairn that you can find along the banks of the Dakota River. This is of course one of many in-game locations that have these little landmarks, and one of few that you can actually interact with. The larger ones at like Kotorora Springs, or however you say that, appear much older and much heavier. This is most likely an old ceremonial or sacred site, while these smaller ones are most likely for navigational purposes. But it's still pretty cool to find them and fuck them up for anybody trying to find their way back. Most of the animals in the game are already programmed with realistic and fast enough reflexes to get out of the way long before you get even close to them. Animals like deers can easily be outrun, but one creature that's nearly impossible to run down or even catch up to is the pronghorns. Those little bastards are like Usain Bolt fast. It's actually pretty interesting that they even included this because pronghorns are famously known for being one of the fastest animals in North America. An absolute beast of an evolutionary advantage they developed to outrun the American cheetahs that used to prey on them. Thank God they're now extinct. Each of the various throwing weapons that you can equip have their own unique little details. Regular old sticks of dynamite look uninspiring. Volatile sticks of dynamite are red and a lot more exciting. This same comparison can be made for the fire bottles, which the regular ones are just in a green bottle and the volatile ones are in a red. The differences in the next few weapons are obvious enough on their own, so I'll just go ahead and show them without me yapping. I'm pretty sure you don't need me to point it out to you. You can see clearly enough for yourself. Another big leap forward technologically from Red Dead Redemption 1 were the wagon physics. No one does it better than Red Dead 2. Some wagons or stagecoaches are equipped with a fully operational braking system. When the handbrake's pulled, it gives the rear wheels the ability to lock up and be a sliding bitch. Iron wheels or iron spokes don't take any damage. The most noticeable thing that will happen to iron wheels is they become bended or slightly displaced. Built for tough. Sometimes you just gotta let frustrations out, I get it. Just look at what I'm doing to these poor guys' camps. I found that when you throw knives at a tent, you can hear the fabric ripping and tearing. It's so detailed that even when you set it on fire, the fabric will realistically burn. Arthur isn't exactly known for having the best luck whenever it comes to the ladies.
How much you cost, anyway?
Well, ain't that a nice way to talk to a lady?
Oh, I didn't know I was talking to a lady.
In fact, the only action that I ever saw him get in this game was with dudes. I mean, think about it. Even the one chance that he had to get laid was a trap.
Be back. And here we are.
Good girl. That's him, all right.
Ain't nothing personal. You shouldn't have come back to Saint Denis.
You know they got a
Alright, cowpokes, that's gonna do it for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment or suggestion if you have one for the next video, and subscribe if you haven't already for content like this and más. Stay hydrated, use protection, wash your ass, stay safe, and adios, amigos.
I've had enough of you, you sour old hag.